Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here with you today. And thanks, Derek, for that introduction. I am Duncan Lennox. I have the honor of leading the Applied AI team at Google Cloud. And we focus on developing pre-built enterprise applications and agents using the best of Google AI. And our goal is really nothing short of transforming how enterprises operate, innovate, and grow. So I'm delighted to be here today to chat with you about how AI will transform customer experience and collaboration. So what we've noticed over the last 18 months or so is that organizations of all sizes and across every industry have really been engaged in experimenting with AI and generative AI in particular. But what we're seeing now happen in 2025 is a big shift from experimentation to reinvention of business processes and taking generative AI and putting it into production at scale. And this shift is being driven a lot by the introduction of AI agents and innovations in data, infrastructure, and cloud to be able to deliver production-scale, quality AI experiences. So as a data point supporting this transformation, IDC is forecasting that this year, in 2025, $152 billion will be spent in AI spending, just bringing AI capabilities into the core of enterprise business operations. And to put that in context, that surpasses the investments that are being made by those companies in leading cloud and digital service providers. So it's an exciting time. So let's go on a little bit of a tour of 5 areas where we are already seeing today these organizations applying AI. And for each one, let's talk about it a little bit, but then I'm going to show you a demo video for each area so you can get a sense of it being tangible and real, and then talk about a customer that's actually using AI at scale in production and some of the success metrics that they're seeing coming out of it. So we're going to start with transforming customer experiences, an area near and dear to my heart, and I think to many people in this audience. Look at streamlining knowledge search in the enterprise, how generative AI can help foster creativity, add to collaboration, and then for the 5th one, looking at how it's changing development processes as well. So let's get into each one, and we'll start with one of our favorite ones, transforming customer experiences. So for the last decade or so, people have been standing up on stage at Enterprise Connect talking about how things like omnichannel, personalization, and proactive engagement are going to help us move support organizations from being a cost center to being a revenue driver. But the reality is, for the last decade, the industry has struggled at adopting technologies, people, and processes to really ensure they can realize this kind of transformation. And it's no secret that AI holds enormous potential for both improving the customer experience and driving operational and cost efficiencies. By some estimates, generative AI could improve productivity in customer service by 30 to 45% and reduce the need for human service contacts up to 50%. In fact, according to McKinsey, generative AI has the highest productivity percentage impact on customer service, more than any other function in the enterprise. And this is where we see AI having a massive opportunity to accelerate transformation and help CX-focused organizations truly realize the benefits of omnichannel and multimodal experiences and deliver the deepest levels of personalization we've seen yet in the industry. AI is going to help flip the perception that support is a cost center, driving more proactive and automated workflows, whilst also ensuring businesses can meet their compliance, security, and governance objectives. We believe AI should be integrated into every touch point of the customer journey. And that's everything from personalizing service across all of the channels, ensuring a consistent and relevant experience, shortening wait times and resolution times by providing faster access to information and solutions. And importantly, it allows customers to interact in multiple languages and modalities, making support more accessible and inclusive and meeting them where they are. From personalizing end customer experiences to providing customer service reps with assisted knowledge suggestions, AI is helping provide your customers the data they need faster than ever before with the highest levels of quality. And at Google, we're building our customer engagement suite using the best of Google AI, including Gemini's most advanced and latest models. Our partnership with our colleagues at Google DeepMind is enabling real-time assistance with in-the-moment personalization and ensuring that AI is safe. And AI can be infused into every facet of your customer care operations, from providing your service reps with real-time coaching and knowledge assistance to automated post-call work with AI-powered summaries. AI can help reduce employee workload and burnout by automating repetitive tasks. And it can also enable growth into multilingual markets by providing translation and localization capabilities. Finally, it can scale employee onboarding and training, making it faster and more efficient when you bring new agents on board and have to get them up to speed. With AI, companies can onboard and train new customer service reps with ease, automating performance management, forecasting, and scheduling. In short, AI is transforming the end-to-end customer experience. Let's take a look at it in action.
AI Coach provides real-time feedback to agents during customer interactions. Agents get instant suggestions, best next actions, and relevant information, ensuring a swift and positive customer interaction. Agents can even get suggestions to upsell. A personalized AI-crafted response is just a click away.
AI Trainer gets your agents up to speed quickly, improving agent performance and reducing training costs. Managers can create custom scenarios to help agents learn skills or build on areas in need of improvement, and then assign scenarios to new hires or existing team members. AI Trainer then simulates a real customer interaction, either via chat or voice, providing personalized training based on the agent's historical interactions, reinforcing positive performance, and gently coaching agents in areas that need improvement.
And we're seeing an amazing reaction to both AI Coach and AI Trainer, where we're helping drive not just next best action, but cross-sell and upsell opportunities. And with AI Trainer, giving new agents a safe space where they can interact and learn with what appear to be real customers and get themselves up to speed. And it's incredibly easy, thanks to the power of generative AI, to build these training scenarios with just a simple sentence. And one of our customers that's delivering a lot of value with some of the capabilities that we have is Best Buy. And what they've been looking to do is improve call center productivity, a common ask. They were looking in particular to reduce the mental burden on contact center reps. And these reps are juggling note-taking and summarizing calls and navigating complex systems, all while trying to actively listen and talk to customers. But with Agent Assist, Best Buy was able to automatically generate summaries for every customer interaction. And this reduced their need to take detailed notes, allowing them to focus on understanding customer needs and helping them with empathy. And now the reps can hone in on what customers need, and they're resolving issues up to 90 seconds faster without spending time or energy manually recording summaries. Okay, so that's customer experience. Let's talk about number 2, streamlining knowledge search in the enterprise. So today, employees spend a lot of their time searching for information across disparate internal systems and sources. And in fact, studies have shown that almost 90% of employees search across an average of at least 6 sources for information. And almost half of the information they're retrieving is irrelevant to what they were trying to get the answer for. So with AI-powered search capabilities, we can empower employees to access relevant information quickly and easily, boosting productivity and decision-making. Traditional keyword searches are being augmented by AI that understands context and intent. And this allows for more precise and relevant results reducing the need for multiple searches or the review of irrelevant information. And with AI, employees can search across multiple languages and modalities. It can also summarize information across multiple sources and analyze data quickly to provide insights. And generative AI is enabling tools that can synthesize information from various sources, providing the summaries and insights rather than just lists of links. AI is enabling personalized information delivery, where systems learn individuals' preferences and provide relevant context and content based on roles, projects, and even past searches. So for organizations, AI is then reducing duplicative work across teams, creating a centralized hub for enterprise knowledge, and creating personalized training materials. AI agents can streamline processes, manage repetitive tasks, answer employee questions, as well as edit and translate critical communications. Agents can also serve as a centralized knowledge repository, ingesting and indexing information from various sources. Employees can then interact with the agent through natural language, asking questions like, what's our company policy on remote work? Or find me the latest sales presentation on product X. Collaborative knowledge sharing allows workers to contribute their expertise and learn from each other. So let's take a look at it in action. Now, the World Bank operates in 189 countries around the world and is one of the world's largest sources of funding for developing countries and a leading research institution in developmental economics. They're using generative AI to develop an open-source, queryable database tool which enables informed decision-making within seconds, speeding up the process versus their previous product by 90%. The lead of their AI program said that historically, it could take days to create the kind of review and synthesis of the literature that they needed on policy actions and determine what was actually relevant. And they've been able to reduce this from days to literally seconds. Okay, number 3, fostering creativity. So you're probably already using generative AI to create cool images or answer questions, maybe even help your kids with their homework. But generative AI can do even more in the enterprise. AI will augment human creativity and innovation, enabling the development of new products, services, and experiences. In fact, according to a McKinsey study, 75% of the value created by generative AI is expected to be in sales and marketing, customer operations, software engineering, and R&D. And they also see it delivering a 5 to 15% productivity increase in marketing organizations. AI assistants are collaborating with people to enhance and accelerate the creative process. In today's competitive landscape, customers demand personalized experiences, and AI assistants will help you with that. They can tailor content to individual preferences and behaviors across various platforms, ensuring your message resonates with every interaction. Imagine crafting thousands of personalized social media ads, each optimized for maximum impact, all generated automatically. And AI assistants are helping at an organizational level too, by helping create new original content free of licensing fees or high creative agency costs, by reducing the time it takes to bring new concepts to market, and helping automate many of the highly manual and time-consuming workflows like content editing, publishing, or video production. Ultimately, AI empowers human creativity to flourish. Let's take a look at this in action too. So a great example of a company that's using generative AI in the sales and marketing space is the retailer Carrefour, one of the top 10 retailers in the world with nearly 14,000 stores. And Carrefour built a campaign studio in just a few weeks using our Vertex AI platform. They developed a solution that enables them, with just a few clicks, to create full marketing campaigns, including ad copy, custom images, and TV and radio scripts that have already been trained on their brand guidelines and that leverage their tone and brand voice. They can also then deploy these creative assets directly into their advertising channels, such as Google Ads, YouTube, or Instagram. The whole process takes only a few minutes, saving marketers hours and days worth of time. Okay, number 4, fostering better collaboration. We're seeing some really compelling data on how AI is impacting collaboration. Forrester's Total Economic Impact Study from 2024 shows a 30% improvement in collaboration by users with AI-enabled apps. That's a significant boost in how effectively teams can work together. Additionally, they're seeing a 40% improvement in the speed of finding and sharing information. In today's fast-paced environment, quick access to the right data is, of course, crucial, and AI is making a big difference here. Today, collaborating across teams, many of whom may be working remotely, is more important than ever, and AI assistants are helping with that. They can help you get over writer's block by creating a first draft or email or a doc or a deck of slides to share with your team based on your ideas. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that's stared at that blank screen trying to figure out how I get started. They can also share research and data with teams and help surface insights faster. For the organizations, then, this is translating into a more efficient and effective workforce. AI is improving meeting effectiveness by capturing notes and actions so everybody can focus on the meeting, give it their full attention, but still know that they're going to have quality notes and clear AIs coming out of it. And it's also fostering inclusion by making information accessible and usable by all teams, doing things like translating meetings and chats in real time. Let's take a look at it in action here.
Here we come. Here we come. Put a hand up if you feel alive. Put a hand up if you feel alive. Put a hand up if you feel the vibe, yo. Keep 'em up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Keep 'em up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Keep 'em up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see what we can do. Cause ain't nobody gon' give it to you like this. Like this. Like this. Wait till you see what we can do. Cause ain't nobody gon' give it to you like this. Like this, like, wait a minute, yo, Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come.
Welcome to the project team. Let's get started.
Here we go, here we go. I like this.
And I can tell you, I'm already using the brainstorming tool myself. And if you take only one action away from this talk, I highly encourage you to go and check out the product called Notebook LM. You just saw it at the very end of that video. It's a tool where you can upload or put in links to a bunch of sources, documents, etc. And then you can query it directly and just ask questions about it, and the agent will respond for you, taking the data from the document sources. But it's also got this feature where we can create an audio podcast. And using generative AI, it creates usually an 8 to 10 minute podcast that summarizes all of the documents and research that you've linked to. And it creates these two AI voices having a conversation back and forth over the information. And it's incredibly impressive, but it's a really powerful way to get to the heart of what the ideas within those sources that you had were. So please check it out. So a great company that's really diving in this area is FinQuery. And as a remote-first company, they really needed robust digital collaboration tools to make sure they're able to attract the top tech talent and make sure their employees have access to the same tech benefits that their customers do. So starting with a blank page for brainstorming was 20 times harder for them before they started using the brainstorming tool. They implemented Gemini for Google Workspace to enhance productivity and streamline their workflows. Gemini helped in generating ideas, drafting emails and project plans, debugging code, and evaluating new tools. It also helped to improve efficiency by helping them draft responses faster. In fact, the VP of infrastructure there estimated that Gemini was helping her reduce the amount of time it takes to respond to her emails by 20%. And it's also reduced the time taken to develop cross-organizational project plans from months to minutes, streamlining the process of evaluating new tools and enhancing collaboration across the company. Okay, for our fifth and final, but by no means least important area, as an engineer, an area near and dear to my heart, generative AI as part of the coding and development process. So AI is already making a significant impact in the world of coding, and we're seeing some really impressive numbers. We've been sharing recently that at Google, 25% of all new code is now generated by AI and then reviewed and accepted by engineers. And that just gives you a sense of how integrated AI has become in our own development process. AI coding assistants are helping developers write, debug, and optimize code faster and more efficiently. AI will automate and streamline the coding process, accelerating software development and reducing coding errors. Code agents are helping developers and product teams to design and build new applications faster and better, and to ramp up on new languages and code bases. For employees, this means they can generate code or complete code as they write, convert natural language to code, and improve code quality and fix bugs. One of the most amazing capabilities that I see and experience is the ability of Code Assist to actually understand an existing code base and explain it to you. If you're a new engineer and you've just joined a new team, this has typically been a very difficult process. You've got to spend days and weeks diving into this existing code base and learning how it works. With Code Agents, you can simply ask it to explain it to you. For organizations, then, this is leading to increased developer productivity. Personalized code that we make sure complies with organizational standards, and the ability to modernize code to migrate applications. Many organizations are already seeing double-digit gains in productivity, leading to faster development and cleaner, clearer code. So let's take a look. A great example of a company that we work with that's having a lot of amazing results is Turing. They're using Gemini Code Assist to accelerate development. They're customizing Code Assist using their own private code base, empowering their developers with highly personalized and contextually relevant coding suggestions. With code customization, the code acceptance rates improved by nearly 70%, and that's astounding. And they've increased their productivity overall by 33%, and of course, that's helping them ship higher quality work faster. Okay, so we get asked a lot, that all sounds great. How should I get started? So we're fortunate that we've gotten to work with some of the most forward-thinking companies in the world that have been driving generative AI deployments into production. And we've identified some common themes and best practices for Gen AI adoption. The first one is establish an AI council. So create guidelines and policies and processes that adhere to the legal and regulatory principles and responsible use of the technology. The council can also help evaluate AI tools and establish measures to ensure your intellectual property is protected. Number two, monitor adoption and usage. Identify where the adoption gaps are and target community members with relevant information based on their point in the adoption cycle. Different parts of your company will move at different paces, and that's okay, and you want to be able to provide the right information to them based on where they are in their adoption and help them move along with it as well. Number three, identify and embrace generative AI champions within all levels of your organization. There's going to be people across your organization who are very excited about generative AI and want to help. So you can have those people support internal communities for knowledge sharing, best practices, success stories, and support. And number four, invest in upskilling of your workforce. Build awareness, develop training programs for beginner, intermediate, and advanced users. This is new for everybody. So these are just some of the AI-powered products that we've talked about here today. You've seen some of them in action, like Customer Engagement Suite and Agent Space and Workspace. And these are all available today, now. These are things that customers are already doing, and you can start today. The idea of how AI can change the game for companies is no longer just a vision. It's real, and it's now. We would love to talk more to you about how we're helping companies transform with generative AI. We can help with each of these areas across these 5 different areas we've talked about, as well as others, and we'd love to talk with you at the show or one-on-one. So please come meet with us in booth 1319 or schedule a free customer experience consultation with us, and we look forward to talking to you. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the event.